No.
Assalamu alaikum and hello everyone. Today we'll discuss an important topic, an important phase of life through which all of us have passed. And that is, of course, well, childhood. Right. To discuss this topic, I have already shared some, vocabulary items with you. Some of the, vocabulary items or vocabulary words which you are supposed to use in your own sentences. I mean, you should use these vocabulary items when you discuss childhood. I am going to paste in the chat box here, and then every one of you will be able to see my comments or my vocabulary items. Okay. Well,
Share.
the vocabulary items which I have shared, they are in the form of a paragraph, I think. Not in a paragraph. Anyhow, uh, well, then I'll share with you some vocabulary items or some vocabulary words which have been used in the lesson. Okay, the vocabulary items which have been used in the lesson. Now I'll share those vocabulary items with you here. And well, using these vocabulary items, I'll test your vocabulary as well. I mean, I have two quiz questions for you. In each quiz question, there are five items, and I hope that in this way you'll be able to learn some new vocabulary and use as well. We learn, new vocabulary items in a context, and after studying new vocabulary items, you'll be able to use them as well in your own sentences, right? Well, can any one of you write a few words related to childhood in the chat box? Any words which occur to your mind related to childhood? Walaikum Assalam, everyone. Mubashir Iqbal, Hina Sadaf, Gohar, Ikram, Fuad, Shazia, Fun Tech Box, Kari, Amir, Suhail, and so on. All the others as well. May Allah bless you and
Watch the screen.
you can see my screen as well. Well, I have taken them from the lesson, and you can see them as well. And I'll the vocabulary items which have come from today's lesson, they are: live in a city as a village, a healthy child, a happy childhood, in early childhood, ride a bicycle, grow up so quickly, favorite teacher, a gifted student, a gifted child, good at making friends. I think here I should add a favorite teacher, right? Now we'll discuss some. As I said, please write down a few, vocabulary that occur to you right now with regard to childhood. Okay, in the comment section, like Like, well, Funbox has written carefree. Of course, carefree is one of the, vocabulary item. Fuad Bashir has written childhood period is very golden period of life. In the past, well, we wish our childhood, could come back once again. Childhood is the age in which every person enjoys life. Mubashir Iqbal. This is the comment of Mubashir Iqbal. Okay. All right. Now we are going to discuss, these questions one by one. Childhood and children. The first question is, well, where were you born? Where were you born? I was born in Gujarat, and my children, all of them, they were born in Lahore. Lahore. I think every one of you can understand. My children were born in Lahore, but I was born in Gujarat. Okay. Sure. Sharif says I was born in Karachi. Okay. And Hamail Anas says I was born in Hyderabad. Okay. I was born in Gilgit Diamar, Kohar. And Mr. Mubashir, he was born in Lahore. Well, Born, born. The spelling of Born, born. Uh, right. Next, when were you born? When were you born? Okay, different parts of Pakistan. They were born. Every one of them. Karachi, Mansehra, Sargoda, Dijihan, Wakent. Okay, Laya, Lahore. Okay. When were you born? I was born in Gujarat. Welcome, Malak Muhammad Rafiq. We are in the same boat. Not in the we were not born in the same boat. I mean, our condition is the same. I was also born in Gujarat. Shoaib was born on 14 December 2022. Really? Such a young child is attending the class under 1 month old. Wow, excellent, Shoaib Sharif, excellent. I can clap. I am clapping with fingers, not finger, with my nails. I am clapping for you. Okay, when were you born? Should I joke? Should I tell you a joke here, everyone? Well, in a class, one student asked the other student, "When were you born?" And the other student said, "I was born on Sunday." And the first student said, "Oh, why were you born on Sunday? I can't believe you were born on Sunday because Sunday is an off day. Sunday is a holiday. Sunday is an off day. How can you be born on Friday? I don't believe." Okay. In April 1993, Kamal Iqbal. Urdu Khatun 99. Okay. I was born in Gujranwala, Mubashir Iqbal in 79. Okay. Right. Next, did you live in Lahore as a child? Did you live in Lahore as a child? Next question, did you live in Lahore as a child? Well, respected video viewers and respected students, well, to improve your English, I would like you to write a full sentence using this expression, live in Lahore as a child. Of course, you will say, if you lived in Lahore as a child, you can say, yes, I lived in Lahore as a child. Otherwise, you can say, I lived in Wakent as a Gujarat. Sorry, I lived in Wakent as a child. I lived in Mansehra as a child. If you write down the full sentence, I lived in Gilgit as a child, then hopefully this expression and phrase will stick in your memory. Well done. Fun pet box. Yes, I did in Lahore as a child. No, I never lived in Lahore, Mubashir Iqbal. Chiki Huda says no. Okay. Next question. Were you a healthy child? Were you a healthy child? Well, dear students, whenever you want to check the pronunciation of a word, I would like you to, go to Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary. Healthy. It is healthy. Healthy. A is stressed. You can see a small bar there. Healthy. It is, like shad. It is stress. Healthy. All right. Were you a healthy child? Yes, I was a healthy child. Fun says. Mubashir Iqbal, yes, I was a healthy child. Mubashir Iqbal, you need to add a healthy child. Lighten Gema says that he lived all his, childhood in Rawalpindi. Yes, I was a healthy child. Malik Muhammad Rafiq says. Okay. Uh, did you have a happy childhood? Question number five. Did you have a happy childhood? Okay. Use the expression a happy childhood. A happy childhood. Use this expression in your own sentences. Healthy childhood. Okay. So that this expression may stick in your memory. You may retain this expression in your mind. Retain. Keep this expression in your mind. Did you have a happy childhood? If you have, of course, you will say. And I think most children have a happy childhood. Number six, what did you like to do when you were a child? Kari Amir Suhail, yes, I have a healthy childhood. Kari Sahib, are you still a child? Yes, I have not had. You need to put here had. Yes, I had a happy childhood. Otherwise, you might be considered a 7 year old, 8 year old if you don't change it. Okay. No, sir, I was not a healthy child. Gohar says. Okay. I wonder how well. Uh, I wonder how everyone knows that he or she was a healthy child or not. When we are children, I think we don't know whether we were healthy or not. I was born in 1973. I can't remember whether I was a healthy child or not. But I think my parents told me I was not a sick, ill baby. Probably I was also a healthy child. All right. I don't blame you that if you claim that you are a healthy children. Question: what did you like to do when you were a child? Okay. What did you like to do when you were a child? You used to shoot marbles, bante, shoot marbles, bante. Understand me? I used to shoot marbles, and sometimes I would get slapped as well. Tha. Understand? Not my parents probably, but other elders in my area. Sometimes we used to show respect to even other elders as well of the area. Okay. Next, I used to play with toys and with my brothers. Fun pet. Okay. Well, Lightning Gamer says, my mom told me that I was a healthy child. Lightning Gamer, in the course of the class, did you quit the class and go to your mother and she told you you're a happy child and then you returned here? Yes? How did you come to know? When did your mom tell you? Lightning Gamer says, I hit and bit everyone. Well, do you still hit and bite others? I am sure no. You have grown up now. Next, seven. Who did you look like in early childhood? Who did you look like in early childhood? Yes, I used to play with dolls. Indigo, indigo deco size. Okay. I played cricket all the time. That was my wish at that time. It was, Chiki Hoda. Okay. Girls can also play cricket, of course, at home. My daughters also play cricket with their brother. Okay. Next, who did you look like in early childhood? I looked like my father. Fun pet says. Okay. Enlightened gamer was cute. All right. Who did you look like when you were a child? Some, kids, they look after, they, what we, they take after their mother. Some kids take after their father, or some, their grandfather, etc. Nimra Bashir uh, uh, is very, very happy now. Fatima says pretty. Okay. Seven, eight. How old were you when you learned to ride a bicycle? How old were you when you learned to ride a bicycle? Now I'm going to tell you how to check the preposition of ride in the dictionary. In front of you, I have, before your eyes, I have opened the dictionary. Ride, and the pronunciation as well, probably. Right. Well, between right and the next noun, we can use on, as you can see here. Okay, you can use on, and you can write a sentence with on and without on as well. He was riding on a large black horse, as you can see. Okay, the other is she had never ridden a horse before. So ride a horse, ride on a horse, both are correct. In the same way, after ride you can use preposition on. How old were you when you learned to ride a bicycle? Yes. Well, I can't remember exactly. At that time, probably I was a boy of 10, I think, probably. And at that time, you must be surprised. When I was a boy of 10, at that time, we used to take bicycle for 1 hour, and we paid, I think, just 1 rupee or 50 paisa or 1 rupee. I'm not sure, but not more than this. Fun Pet says I was in class 10th, and approximately I was 16 years old when I learned to ride a bicycle or a cycle. All right. Uh, Next, should we move to the next question? Okay, I'm going to move to the next question. Do you remember who taught you how to ride a bicycle? Who do you remember who taught you to ride a bicycle? Who taught you? Do you remember who taught you to ride a bicycle? I can't remember exactly, but probably I think my elder brother taught me how to ride a bicycle, probably. Okay. I don't have a bicycle, Chiki and Huda says. Okay, if you don't have a bicycle, okay, I didn't have a bicycle, I think Huda, Chiki and Huda wants to say. I didn't have a bicycle. Okay, if the parents of Chiki and Huda are here listening to me, they can buy a bicycle for Chiki and Huda now, this time. If Chiki and Huda didn't have a bicycle in early childhood. Fun text, fun pet box says, my cousin taught me, and I was so excited because all my friends knew how to ride bicycle. My friends told me to learn it. That's why I learned it. This is, fun pet box. I have amended a bit, the comment. Next is nine. Do you remember who taught you to ride a bicycle? Someone's cousin? Myself? Little Vilak says myself. Okay. You learned to ride a bicycle yourself. Okay, nice. Well, I'm going to tell you a secret about my life. I haven't told this secret to anyone online. Well, what is the secret? I learned to ride the motorbike when I was 39 years old. I learned to ride a motorbike when I was 39 years old. Not 9, 39. Okay? My entire family knows it. Don't tell anyone. Okay, 10. Why do children like playing? Why do children like playing? Yes. Most children love to play. They are keen on playing. Yes. Why do children love to play? I think because game or cricket, football, it excites them. I think the other reason maybe because the children can't sit still. I think that's why children like playing. Kari Sahab says, I didn't have a bicycle when I was a child. Kari Sahab, did you have a tricycle then? I mean, with three wheels. Okay, okay. A fun pet says because they don't have to do work, they are free. That is, well, uh, fun pet says that children love to play because they don't have any responsibility and they are free. That's why they can play cricket. They can play cricket and hockey as well. Probably the only game that's played in Pakistan, mostly outside, that's cricket. Internationally renowned cricket, internationally renowned game is what's that game? The most popular game at the international level. What's that game? Can you write? That starts with F and ends with L. Okay. A lot of people will remember. I think if you just rake your mind, you'll be able to, you know, write the name of the game. That is football. HBN official has written. So clappings, many clappings for HBN official. Well, the HBN official is with me. No, no, I am with them. They are not with me because I am at their headquarters, at their office, at their camp, as their headquarters. That's why I should say I am with them. So for clapping for them and clapping for everyone who is participating today. All right, you can also clap. By the way, listeners and video viewers, you can also clap. Okay, but don't clap so madly so your parents may not rush to the room. Okay, what's the matter? Is Pakistan and India playing match? We didn't know that Pakistan and India have a match today. Okay, now the first quiz is coming. Okay, and honestly, you will write down your score after it. First, ride a bicycle in early childhood, live in London as a child, grew into a healthy child, a happy childhood. These are the vocabulary items or expressions you are to learn today. Okay, in the first, I live in Paris now, but I used to dash. Honestly speaking, please write down on some page or count on your fingers. There are just five. You can easily count them on your fingers as well. You can write down your, comment as well. I live in Paris now, but I used to, honestly, you will tell me your score, but I used to dash. I used to dash. Gamer says that in one, in sentence number one, the third vocabulary item will be used. Here I want to give you just one clue. The clue is used to. After used to, we use the first form of the verb. Number two, the infant returned from the brink of death and the infant returned from the brink of death and I'm not pronouncing death. The word is not death, it's death. The infant returned from the brink of death and okay. Well, in the first part is past indefinite returned. So in the second part would also be a past indefinite tense. Gohar says number four. Well, indigo deco. You need to improve the visibility of your what we can say screen. It's quality. If its quality is high, of course you will be able to see. Okay. Next is she had dash growing up in a loving home. If someone grows up in a loving home, if anyone grows up in a loving home, okay, if someone grows up as a child in a home where one is treated with respect and one is shown love, then his or her childhood will be dash dash dash. I hope that you have understood the point. Number 4, parents play a vital role in a child's growth. In a child's growth, of course, parents play a vital role in a child's uh, yes dash. As a result, here I couldn't give you a clue. Unfortunately, I don't know how to give a clue in this sentence. Number 5, as a result, I couldn't drive a car, let alone dash. As a result, I couldn't drive a car. Somebody couldn't drive a car, and he couldn't do another thing as well. Okay, one couldn't do two activities. Number one was that person couldn't drive a car, and he couldn't also do another thing as well in the blank. Kari Sohail Sab says that uh, the screen is not clear, although the quality is 720. Okay, Kari Sahab, God willing, tomorrow I'll try to come here with slides, with slides, so that on each slide there'll be a sentence or two sentences. I'll try to do something better tomorrow, God willing. Okay, now I'm going to reveal the answers. Okay, uh, now you can check your answers. I live in Paris now, but I used to live in London as a child. The infant returned from the brink of death and grew into a healthy child. Number 3, she had dash. She had a happy childhood growing up in a loving home. Number 4, parents play a vital role in a child's growth in early childhood. Number 5, as a result, I couldn't drive a car, let alone ride a bicycle by myself. Okay. Well, by the way, respected students, let me tell you another important thing as well. These vocabulary items we have discussed. Okay, I want to draw your attention to another important thing. We have not discussed that thing. I have not highlighted that thing. I have not discussed it, focused it. But the brink of death is also a nice expression, a very, very nice phrase. The brink of death. The other is a loving home. I haven't mentioned it in vocabulary items, but it's a nice expression. Play a vital role. It's another expression. And here's another expression: a child's growth. Drive a car. Drive a car. It's one expression. As a result or consequently, what we can say is, you know, this is the second expression in a sentence by myself. There are three expressions in just one sentence. Sometimes uh, I draw your attention to certain expressions like these answers. These are very, very beautiful expressions. You should uh, revise them, and you should repeat them. I think if you can repeat them 15 times, I hope that they will stick in your memory. And there are other expressions as well, which we may not always, or I may not always highlight, but they are very, very significant. Now, question number 11: why do children grow up so quickly? Why do children grow up so quickly? Okay, what's the reason? You some people are thinking, hi Hanif, I don't know, I'm not a doctor. I don't know about health and physical education. Well, But just I will say that children just grow up so quickly. I don't understand this thing, but they grow up so quickly. There must be some reason why they grow up so quickly. Okay, and can anyone give any reason why children grow up so quickly? Shoaib Arif says some children grow up so quickly, others don't. I have just now seen Gamer says 5 out of 5. This is nice, excellent group, excellent performance. Because fun says because they face responsibilities at an early age, that's why they, this is the reason. And Shoaib Arif has given a very very funny and beautiful explanation. Because of eating they grow up so quickly. Shoaib Arif, why don't you say because of eating so much food, all the food of the home is eaten by one baby? Do you mean this? I think we elders we eat 2 loaves of bread, and kids they eat just a few bites, half a loaf of bread. Lightning Gamer says it's part of life. I'm just translating your comment in my own words. They don't have anything to worry about. This is SM Sheikh's comment, because they don't have anything to worry about. That's why they grow up so quickly. God says because children eat fresh food and also drink milk as well. And Chiki Huda says because of their diet, they grow up so quickly. Okay, so Chiki and Huda, what you are saying, if I interpret your idea, the idea is if we start eating the diet of the kids, we will also grow up so quickly. All right. What do you think, everyone, video viewers? If from tonight, if we start, if we quit our loaves of bread and just have milk, milkshake, and rusk and biscuit, I think we can grow up so quickly. This is what Chiki and Huda mean. And what she doesn't mean, of course. I'm just joking. If I don't joke, I think some people will get bored. How many people are getting bored this time? How many people are feeling boredom this time? Raise your hands. Sir, we can't raise our hands because you can't see us. We are not visible on the screen. That's why we can't raise our hands. We can't show our hands. Okay. All right. No problem. Okay. Were your teachers strict? Question number 12. Were your teachers strict? Shoaib Arif says, no, I'm not feeling boredom. I'm not feeling bored. Of course, anyone who feels bored, they won't stick here. They won't study with me anymore. The one who feels boredom, of course, they would quit, of course. Yes, fun pet box says, I am excited and I am feeling good. I am very excited, of course. Well, like you, I am also excited. All right. Now, were your teachers strict? Yes, were your teachers strict? I think our teachers have to be strict, otherwise we won't study anything. Yes, do you agree with me?
Yeah.
If teachers are too lenient, we won't study any lesson. Okay, well, all right. 13. Who was your favorite teacher? Who was your favorite teacher? Fun says, no, sir, you are so nice. Okay, thank you very much. I wish I were a nice person in the estimation of my Lord. Okay, who was your favorite teacher? Well, one of my favorite teachers, if I can remember, that was Sir Muhammad Anwar Bhatti in Public Model High School, Gujarat. If any of his students is listening to me, they can let me know that they know Sir Anwar Bhatti Sahib from Gujarat Public Model High School, the place where I studied. Maths teacher was, Shoaib says. Mrs. Khurshid SM Sheikh says. My favorite teacher is HBN official. Clapping for HBN official. All right. Well done. You are flattering us. You have not mentioned the name of the teacher. Okay, don't mention, because you can mention only one person and others might be offended. Okay, everyone is clapping here, right? So here are, 8 or 10 people, but I should say millions of people are clapping. All right, I can flatter myself because I am speaking, not sleeping, speaking, right? Sometimes wrong words come out of the mouth. What can one say? Of course, who was your favorite? What was your favorite subject? Number 14. What was your favorite subject? Kari sir, thank you very much for flattering. Thank you very much. All right. And by the way, little vlog, thank you very much for expressing your, expressing yourself. One of my favorite teachers is Sir Makbul, Light. May Allah forgive him. He was such a nice person. My favorite subject is maths. Is Hamil says, and Shoaib says Islamic studies. Drawing was my favorite subject. Fun pet box says. Please excuse me if I mispronounced your names. Mispronounced names. A beautiful expression. You can retain it in your memory. What was your favorite game? What was your favorite game? Playing marbles? Anyone of you playing? Anyone of you play marbles? I played marbles for some years when I was a child. Okay. My favorite game was PUBG Mobile. Okay. PUBG Mobile, I think it was invented, I think it came to the market just a few years ago, probably 2 or 3 years ago. And you are still CHILT. Okay. Hide and seek. Yes, we also played hide and seek in our childhood. Dark streets were there and we played hide and seek, of course. Drawing, Fuad Bashir says. High street, no, no, sorry, not high street, history. Sometimes I'm teacher though, I'm a human being, I mispronounce sometimes words, and sometimes intentionally I mispronounce words. It's not high street, it's history. The other 16, were you a gifted student? Everyone can, everyone can, what we can say, flatter themselves by saying, yes, I was a gifted child. Everyone can say, yes. I'll be very, very happy if you can say, I was a gifted child. So I declare, in my estimation, every one of you is a gifted student. And by the way, I want to tell you, everyone, you are special students because you daily listen to English. In this way, you practice English. The other students who are under their quilts, under their blankets, who are trying to sleep, no, who are not trying to sleep, who are just watching TV and wasting their time, you are better than them. I clap for all of you, right? Who are watching and who are attending this class. All of you are special students. Well, if you don't, I don't mean that because you are attending my class. No, no. If you quit the session and if you start studying English, well done, no problem. You can watch BBC as well. You can do something else. But oh, how many people are clapping here? Well, I don't know how to bring these videos. I think Mr. Josefa, Muhammad Josefa, he is an expert in this thing. I think he is showing these videos as well. What was your favorite? Okay, 17. Who did you play with? Who did you play with? There may be different answers. I played with my brothers, my friends, my cousins, with my mobile phone. Fun says every child is a gem and gold, but needs to shine and polish, and needs to shine and be polished by parents and teachers. Uh, Anna says myself. Well, he played, on his own. My friend's cousins, Gohar says. Gohar, I am very, very happy that you are from probably Gilgit. Why not share a brief video? Shoot a brief video and share it on, to to Facebook of HBN official group. I'll be very, very happy to see, the natural scenery of your area. I played with my siblings and cousins. Karisa, very beautiful expression. Siblings. Sibling is used for brothers and sisters. Okay. Next, second last sentence, third last. When did you like to play? When did you like to play? When did you like to play? Well, if you ask me, I liked to play. There are different answers. I liked to play when I was not in bed. I like to play in the afternoon, in the evening, after sunset, after sunrise. I have intentionally, used the word expression after sunset and after sunrise. Okay. What you? Okay. When did you like to play? Of course, in the evening. Homel says, I like to play in the evening, or I like to play. Whenever we have spare time, used to play. S.M. Sheikh says, when I was in happy mood, then I played. Adnan says, okay, when you are not in happy mood, then what did you do? Can you tell us? I liked to play after sunset. Sunset. Qadis are great because when I use a new expression, a new vocabulary item, try to use it in your in your sentence. It depends on my mood. Fuad says. Second last, were you a quiet child? Okay, a quiet child is a child who doesn't make a noise, who remains silent. Okay, a sort of introvert person. Introvert, a new expression. Introvert. If someone doesn't interact and socialize, if someone doesn't interact with others or socialize, that person is a quiet child. And the person who loves to make friends, I'm using the next expression, the one who loves to make friends with others, that is an extrovert person. So, were you a quiet child? Yes. Who was a quiet child? Fun pet. Fun pet, respected student, the word is quiet. 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 Meant silent. I was a very, no, sir, I was a very talkative child. I was use a very talkative child. I am not a quiet child, but my gang knows how to make me mischievous like them. I was not let me, interpret. Well, SM means that I was not a quiet child, but she says that her other friends, they urged her to make mischiefs. All right. I was not, no, I was not a quiet child, Adnan says. All right. And Fun has, given comment to my, commentary. Were you good at making friends? Were you good at making friends? Okay. Well, be very careful. Don't use I was good in making friends. Don't use. Always write I was good at making friends. I was good at making friends. Okay? Don't write I was good in making friend. I was good at. In Urdu we say, of course, मैं दोस्त बनाने में अच्छा था, मैं दोस्त बना लेता था, मैं दोस्त बनाने में अच्छा था. Not I was good in making friends. I was good at making friends. Yes, I am a social person now, and I like to make friends, and I like to be friends. Sorry, and I like to befriend, not befriend. This is wrong. Fun pet, I have responded to your answer. Yes, I was good at making friends. Kari Sahab, nice. Kari Sahab is a lovely fellow. Kari Sahab, why don't you shoot a video, an introductory video? I will be very, very happy to see your video if you post it to the official, Facebook page of HBN official. I was good at making friends, Hamil says. Okay. Now we are coming towards the end of the session, And I have another exercise as well. Respected students, everyone, please pay attention. These are very, very beautiful phrases. Okay, these are the phrases we are going to learn now. But as I told you, whenever you want to learn new vocabulary items, please always try to learn them in a context. In a context. Okay. And by the way, yesterday when I had, when I had taught you online, afterwards, I felt my throat had gone bad. I was unable to speak, properly. I had a bit of pain as well, but miraculously today I have improved, and I pray to Allah that I stay in good health in order to, do something good. Okay. If, for example, just suppose tomorrow, if I don't teach you, but 99% I am committed to teaching you tomorrow, then you may understand why I didn't. 99% I'm committed. Okay. These are the vocabulary items you are to, you are to learn you are to use in the following sentences. A gifted student. All right. A gifted student. Okay, please write down, take just a couple of minutes or so, and afterwards let me know what your score is. The kids dash, the kids dash, no context. Let's move to the next. Kabir was one of my dash at school. When we say one of my, in this context, in this sentence, we always use plural. Kabir was one of my, afterwards, we'll use a plural word. Okay. Number three, I could read before I went to school and was considered. I could read before I went to school and was considered. So if anyone reads before going to if anyone can read before going to school, that person is always considered a dash. I have given you a very, very clear clue. Okay. Number four, she was dash and found it difficult to relate and interact with other children. She was dash and found it difficult to relate and interact with other children. If somebody can't interact with other children, if somebody finds it difficult to interact with other children, then that person is, of course, I have given you a clue here as well. Number four. Number five, I was not, I'm not, I'm not very dash, I'm not very social. I'm not social. If somebody isn't social, then that person good at making friends or not? I'm not very social. So if somebody isn't very, very social, then that person, you can easily, get the clue here now. Okay. SM Sheikh has participated. She has given, yes, four answers I can see of SM Sheikh. Four, one, three, two, and where the fifth answer? Probably writing. She was a quiet child. Okay. Mr. Nabil Shazas sitting next to me, right next to me. He's also, writing down, typing. Excellent. All. Okay, SM, she has said that she has responded to all the questions. All right. And now I'm going to reveal the answers. The answers are, honestly, please now tell me your score. Well, to tell your score, write down the word score and then write just two, three, four, and five. Write score three, score four, score five, six. No, not six. Some students are very, very intelligent. Teachers give them, 5 marks out of five, but they change five into six and tell the teachers, okay, I was, today the teacher was so happy with my performance. The teacher gave me 6 out of 5. So write down just okay. No, I haven't revealed the answer. Someone has decided that I have got five, score. I haven't revealed the score. Please wait. Okay, the score, the kids dash. The kids grow up so quickly. First is grow up so quickly. Two, Kabir was one of my dash at school, one of my favorite teachers. Three, I could read before I went to school and was considered dash, considered a gifted student, a bright student. She was dash and found it difficult to relate and interact with other children. She was dash. If someone, as I told you, if someone can't interact with other children, then that is a quiet child. Quiet. I'm not very social. If somebody isn't social, of course that person is not good at making friends. So I'm not very good at making friends. I'm not very social. Okay, now let me have a look at your answers. Gia Bossa, Boss Essay. Okay, excuse me if I am mispronouncing your name. Okay, I couldn't read properly. Okay, afterwards you can, watch the recording, Chiki and Huda. And he, Adnan Yamin. Okay, very well. You can laugh. Well, well, I want to see you how you laugh, how you see he. If you create a video, in that video, if you laugh, then I will believe that you can actually in life as well. You can, laugh. Mr. Nabil Shazad sitting next to me, he could cheat as well, but he didn't, cheat. And he has four score. Adnan Yamin, 5-3. SM Sheikh, clapping, 5 out of 5. Qari Sahib, you can, watch the, screen later on, video when it's posted online. No problem. You pronounce it right. Thank you. Gia, honestly speaking, I have forgotten what I pronounced. Probably I said Gia Bas essay. Probably this is what I, Lightning Gamer says 5-5. I didn't write answers. Okay. Probably Lightning Gamer, calculated mentally. 5 out of 5. 5 on 5 means 5 out of 5. Excellent. So, with this, we end our session. God willing, tomorrow I'll again speak to you at 8 o'clock. Well, actually, sometimes when we want to begin the session, sometimes there is a bit of technical, a bit of technical issue, and if I am a bit late, please excuse me and excuse me and excuse me. I have got 13 likes before leaving the session. Can you give us a few more likes? It will be great. In this way, our channel, it's gets promoted. I'm grateful to all of you. May Allah bless all of us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Muzaffar sir.